This is day 376 of Zohar Pshat, and today is a tangent day because the next words in the Zohar Kadishin on page 44a are about Irin. Malachim is Irin. So we're going to talk about Malachim and what the word Irin means. So we're going to start with the Malbim. The Malbim taken from the HaKarmel, which is a compendium of the Malbim's comments in various places in his works, in the entry on Ir v'Kadish. Ir. Metzayin malach ha-memuneh lotzi davar lapoel. An Ir is a malach who is responsible, who is authorized to bring something out and into fruition, to activate something. V'Kadish hu malach ha-gavor mimenu. Kadish is a separate malach. It's a higher malach. So we normally say Irin, and I was saying Koribon, Irin Kadishin uvnei Anosha. So we think of Irin Kadishin as one concept, but no, he's saying Ir and Kadish are second ones, two concepts. Sorry, Ir is the lower malach. Kadishu malach avoa mimenu is the malach who's above it, above the Ir. Hamashpia alav, which influences it, and of course the pasuk Ir v'Kadish min shmaya nochas. The Ir and Kadish, I think it's supposed to be Daniel, came down from Shamayim. So what's the vision here? Was a shoter. He saw the policeman, so to speak. It's the executor, the malach who executes the ear, and the shofet, the judge, so to speak, the kaddish above it. V'chein b'chizes ir pisgama. Another pasuk in Daniel. What does it mean? Hotzas hagzer, bringing out the decree into practice. Idea Irin. Okay, the pisgama is the psak. The ear tevuk carries out. But Mama Kadishin Sheilta, also from the Irin Kiblu Adavar ben Mama Kadishin, because the Irin received the statement of the Kadishin. Shem Malachim Gvoimim, with the Malachim above them. Shem Shlos Adavar Me'agavor Gavor. They asked from the matter, from that which is above, and that which is above and above and above. Hashem is Baruch at the top of the system, of course, which is our Kodesh Baruch Hu. So we have an explanation of Irin and Kadishin and the Pisgama and the Mamar, how you can acquire after the Mamar Kadishin. Now that doesn't explain the term Ir itself. So the term Ir itself, we'll turn. There are many Bali Machshava speak about it. I want to turn specifically now to the Shem Shmuel and Breishis Nas Tar'ad. He says going on the Zemer for Shashu. Tzvachada by God go Irin v'chol Gadfin. It's going to come together in this meeting place amongst the Irin and the Gadfin. So he says, near the B'sulah Shlishis, Mekablin, he's always called Shavua. Shas the arousal of the entire week. I said I'm going to paraphrase so we get to the point. It's like Ne'ilah Yom Kippur, which opens a shar at the time of the Ne'ilah shar. Because when you pay attention to that a certain amount of time, the Kedusha of Shabbos is going to wait for you. This causes an arousal, and you yearn more for Kedusha of Shabbos. And since the Me'achol, which are coming towards us, they cause this arousal. Therefore, they have a chelik in this, and they bring this arousal to the entire week. That means that, and this is a pshat in this line in the Zemer. Ki Malachim Yikram Irin. Why are they called Irin? Milashon air, language of being awake. Shem Tamid, they're always awake. Bechius, in life force. The Isorus Gedol, and great arousal. Believe Shade of Leus. Without sleeping and without tiring. Chimdumali Shekenu Rabbeinu B'chai B'Shem Ramban. Rabbeinu B'chai says the pshat named Ramban. I don't know where. V'agadfim Heim Avavir. What are the wings of the discussed here? The Avavira. Kasher Ozman He's Orus Kvidas Malachim. Then is the time for the Malachim to be aroused to uncommonness the rest of the week. It's a time to unite and unify with them. Inyan is also Avavir to take from them the Avavir for the rest of the week. So the Irin have a Godfin, right? The wings with which of Avavir, which obviously everything they fulfill and bring down and execute to the world has supposed to be impact upon us, on our Ava and on our Yira, and bring us some more Ava and Yira. The Shomer Emunim I believe it's a Baal Roth from Baal Chassidim. He says in the Mar Memuna Perichov that they're above the Srafim, and says it has as one Malach, Irin Kadishin. V'ho yeshemalim me'asrafim kadoshim el yonim hanikroim are Irin Kadishin. I think it's actually spelled here Irin or Ayarin Kadishin. Anyway, Shem Lamala b'chashiyas misaber chodesh. They're above in significance and importance than the Srafim. He doesn't explain what they do, but they're obviously very high. The Shem Yishmuel Parshas Lech Lecha quotes the Ramban. The Shem is the Parshas Vayera. Quotes the Ramban Breish Perek Lech Lecha Pasuk Vav. It says as follows: V'dak ki kol gzeras Irin. Any decree of the Irin kasher teitzei mikol gzer lapoel. When the gzer comes out from to fruition. Dimyon, I'm not sure what Dimyon means here. Anyway, Tia gzer miskemes kopanim. The gzer will be fulfilled no matter what. So there's certain things which have not yet gotten to the point of execution that are fulfilled. When the Irin, Xeris Irin, then actually when it's like and that's now saying lahoshiv. So once the Irin get it, then what's going to happen is going to happen. Beis Yaakov, I believe, is the Ishbitzer grandson. Maybe it's his son. No, it's his son. The Ishbitzer's son. In Parshas Bereishis, in Sefer Bereishis, Parshas Vayeshev says that he ties the concept of Malachim is even to the fact that Malachim, it says Amen Kfitzim. I think it's Yerushalmi Brachas. That Malachim, because Omdi Tom Matzah Bechad, always in the same level. Nikroim B'Shem Omdi, that's called Omdim. They don't have joints. They can't jump up and down. So the Shem Koch Listalos Yoser, they can't even uplift themselves. Because always in light. There's no concealment from them, nor any sleep. Even Kadishin, they're always awake. That's where they're always in one situation. But Am Yisrael was in this world in a state of kastora, so concealment and and another word for it was and shena. Vayso bokeas kostoros, and a Jew who wants to break through all that hester, and he illuminates Shemoli Kovar Hashem Yisbarach Av Shama to show that the Kovar Hashem, even that hester, so that's what allows us to go even higher madregas. That's why Am Yisrael is called Mahalchim, walkers. You'll see the slide called Malachim Ben Amdim Eila. So it's our deficit. They're not always there. That we're sometimes asleep, and sometimes concealment, which allows us to constantly be in flux and eventually to get even higher madrega than madrega. Parshas Vayechi makes a similar point. He says that the Malachim cannot go down to Mitzrayim. They took leave of Yaakov Avinu before he left Mitzrayim, and evidently that's the Zohar, Kadishin, Vayera, because the Malach only can see from the distance that Malay it's Kvodo, and he can't see, and it doesn't not see that. Because Malachim can't see Irin, can't see walk that. But Am Yisrael goes down to the world of Shikha, where there's this world, where there's more Shikha, more forgetfulness. So, and we still show see Kavod Shemayim and everything. That Hakara is called Tamuru, that we are able to be Toem Kavod Shemayim, so to speak, up close. So he says the Irin from on high, they have a different perspective than we do down below. They're always awake, we can sleep. And in Parshas Vayetze, he says that the Malachim, when they're Bechin of Irin, up in Shemayim, they can't sin. When they only come down here and they have Shaychas to the Madrega of Adam, then they can sin, because then they have Shaychas to the Madrega of Shikha and Shena. Okay, tomorrow we'll come back to the Zohar, where it actually is mentioned on David Alf. It's enough for today, obviously.